And here we go with take 2. G'day, I'm Stephen Spry. I'm still here. I've had to restart the PC. Don't know if that's going to make a difference. So what I'm going to do, we'll just flick over to this one. And you can see what's going on. I am going to try and restart Transport Fever 2. And you can watch as it falls apart upon me. But this is the point I was at. I had just got there. Oh my goodness gracious. There it is. Good stuff. Welcome to Sunday night in Transport Fever 2. Tonight, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, we are going to be trying to add some narrow gauge railway to my map. Fingers crossed. Failing that, I'm just going to delete everything and go curl up in the corner and cry. Dear oh dear. Yeah, sorry about that, people. 10 minutes late. I thought everything was fine, but apparently not. Okay, let's flick on over to me, make sure I'm small me. I am. And, oh, thank God for that. Welcome back to Capital Transport. Yes, where I am trying to get Canberra rebuilt. We're in 1930, according to the bottom right-hand corner there. And that's behind my shoulder, down that way. And I'm trying to get things happening in Canberra. One of the things I'm trying to get to happen is, oh God, you're not going to be able to see it, are you? Oh, look, it'll, no, because you've killed everything. Right. There are some narrow gauge construction lines. The one I want to work on tonight, it actually connects this brickworks. Basically, the narrow gauge line goes along here, up to over here, and supplies Connats, construction materials, for the new Parliament House. Well, the old one now, but it was new back in the mid-1920s. So I want to actually build something that vaguely resembles new Parliament House, maybe? Yeah, maybe not. All right, but before I can do that, right, what do you got to do? I have to go to this screen, right, bring up Firefox, because that was preloaded with so much stuff from before. Oh, gosh. History. Can I restore the previous session? I can. Look at that. It's going to let me. Oh, beauty. Now, narrow gauge railways. I didn't want to do this. And one of you guys, good morning, Bob's Modelling Mayhem from England. How are you, buddy? Mr. Sims, how are you? I didn't want to do narrow gauge because I'll tell you why. I had a look at this particular track on my map. I downloaded this mod. As you can see, I'm now no longer subscribed. And I was going to use that, except down here, there is a known issue with this track and level crossings caused by the track being lower than what the game allows for crossings. Will be addressed in a later mod, which will deal with level crossings. That was over a year ago, and it hasn't been addressed. And when I saw it in place on my map, no, can't do that. So I asked Google for some help, and what mods can I use for narrow gauge in Transport Fever 2? And Google didn't really have anything definitive to say. You can have a look at that if you like. except it did point me to two mods. The first being the NEP 750mm infrastructure pack, right? And the other being the Austria Feven 760 infrastructure pack. So, painfully, I've spent the best part of a couple of days fiddling with both of these, trying to work out which one to include. And yeah, I can't. I'm subscribed to both. I've got both going on the map at the moment, and we'll have a look at the differences. But basically, this one includes 750mm narrow gauge tracks. It's a depot, got a depot, and a passenger station, and a signal, right? This one includes all of these tracks, right? It includes a couple of snazzy variations, modular style station, a couple of different depots, a roundhouse even, all sorts of good stuff. So I want to have a look at that too. Rich, when you get here, this is why I didn't want to go anywhere near the narrow gauge stuff. This one requires modular tram station. That's a dependency if you want to use this one. Now, the good thing about this guy, he has a nice little collection here. And the one that I really like, that you have to have, this is the vehicles. He's got a whole heap of base set vehicles for locos and where are we? Freight, different sorts of things. So that one's covered, because I didn't want to also go down another rabbit hole, which was trying to find bloody vehicles to use with a combat line. Right. Got it? Good stuff. I hope so. All right, back over to smaller me. So, sorry, not back over to smaller me, because I did also want to show you something else. Oh, how are you going to find this? Just amuse yourself for a couple of minutes, please, people. There is, you've already seen it if you were watching last week, there is a picture. I'm not on the correct screen, so I'll bring it over here and blow it up, right, and then show you the city of Canberra that's showing the temporary construction lines. And this is the 1921 construction railway. So we are going from the brickworks over here at Yarra-Lumla, along the road here and into Parliament House, and then taking another line along there down to the powerhouse that we put in last time. So that's the plan, and if we get far enough, I'm going to actually build Parliament House. Gosh, I tell you what, it's been a pain. It really has been a pain to get. I'm not going for 1000mm. That's the other thing that was, Bob. That was I can't get rid of this screen now. Why can't I get rid of this screen? Help! Oh, come on! You've got to be able to get rid of that screen. It won't let me. Funny things are happening on my computer tonight, people. Don't know what's going on here. Just amuse yourselves while I get rid of some pictures here. If I press that button, it won't close window. Please, thanks. Good God, what a stuff up tonight, Bob. Yeah, I saw that. There are 1000mm as well. if you go into Steam, it's not a good search mechanism. I would suggest don't type the word narrow gauge because you'll never ever find anything. In your case, you'd be better off going over to Steam and typing in 1000mm. So let's have a quick look at that. And let's see what happens if we go to the workshop and type in 1000 mm. Maybe. Okay, you've got 750 and yep. It looks like there's all sorts of different stuff available. 1000mm is the term to use. I didn't want to go into here for my purposes because there's just so much to use there. So that's why I said no, thank you very much. I will just stick with the packs that I discovered for the 750. So here we go. We've got to pick up some conmat from here. It doesn't have any stone coming into it, Stephen. I'm going to cheat. Alright, that's why I have Freestyle Industries available. Okay? Or the alternative is to bring stone from here over to there by road, or the other alternative is to bring stone from here or here all the way across the map to here. I am going to cheat for tonight's purposes. I'm going to add a freestyle industry. I know, I'm cheating. I'm going to output bricks because I can. And this is what I love about this mod. I am going to output 100. We'll see what happens. Stockpile width. Yeah. Before you do that, right? Before I do that, you know what you should do? Level everything. Correct. So we'll level everything around this point. Okay. That was a lot of money. Oh well, you get that. All right. I am going to connect our output of conmats to that point. Now let's have a look at the stations that are available. Now remember, I've got two mods here. I've got the 751, which I'm just looking. Hang on. Click on freight. Yeah, this is where it gets confusing. Okay, so the Austria. Go back to the other one. The NEP has just this station. Okay, which is a passenger station. The Austria one has this station, but look at the length of them. They're only 75 metres. And you know me, I like a long train, even if it's a narrow gauge. I think 75 metres is a bit weird. So, I want to try something. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll just have a double track normal platform without catenary, please. And I'll make it 160 because I can. And what I want to do, once I've got it in place and connect it up, which it is there, right, now I'm going to see if I can configure this with my narrow gauge track. How long is that? It's only 80 metres, Stephen. Whatever, doesn't matter. Alright, let's see if I can configure it with... Can! Yes, alright, we'll use the wooden track. I'll make it 160 metres long by adding platforms. Well, you've got the cargo shed here. You could do this. I could. Well, this makes it look a lot better, doesn't it? Cheating? Am I? I don't know. probably am. We shall put one of these guys there, because we can, and put a little cargo building. Come on, give me fingers, give me fingers. Thanks. Hopefully, this... Are you connected? You're not connected to the bloody... Alright, I'll place you in there again then, shall I? Thank you. You know the problem. It's got to connect to that. Okay. Alright. Try it again. Is it connecting to that? It is now. If you had steps here, you're right. If I put steps there, so let's find steps and put some steps there. Okay. Now went back and connects to those steps. Okay, everybody should be happy. Hello, Mr. MGL. How are we, buddy? Right, do you connect to that little dot? You do. That's all I want. I'm not really worried about this, guys. I'm sorry. However, I do need to level this out just a tad more, because what I wanted to do is put some of these 750mm tracks in, out a little ways, and then find a depot. Right. Rail, buildings, yes please. Depots, right. Wow, there's so many. There's the 750mm depot that comes with the NEP, and then there's the 760mm depots. You've got so much to choose from there. I'll show you what they look like. There's that one. So this is the Austria one. And as I said, there's a whole heap of different stuff to choose from. These really aren't depots. I think they're just little buildings of some description. Or the only depot that comes with the 750mm NEP version is this guy. So rotate him. He's the one I'm going to use. But you certainly got a bit of variety to choose from. Okie. 2 tracks, yes please. Okay, go over to the 750mm NEP, and the one in the middle, this one here is for after 2010 apparently. This one's concrete, and this one is the wooden sleeper. Who knew? Me had to work that out. That's why I didn't want to do it. I really didn't want to do it. But okay. So let's take the con map up along this road. Not right on that road. I'm actually going to bring it out a little bit. You see what I did with the station there? Instead of using the shorter station, I managed to... I saw that on one of the comments on one of these games. Hello, Gil B. How are we? And I thought, well, that's a good idea. Why can't we simply just use the standard? Well, it's not standard. It's not vanilla. Okay? It's not a vanilla platform. I'm just hoping that the trains don't look dodgy as they go through there, but never mind. All right. So, I want to bring it up along here. I think that'll work. Yep. So that first mod that I picked out, if I'd used it, that's not going to work, Stephen. That's a 6 metre climb there, Stephen. Ooh. That's not good, is it? Right, what I'm going to do, just a little bit of spacing. Get rid of that. That obviously digs in there, so I'll come back to there. Yep, back to there. And I'm not thrilled about it, to be honest with you, Sims. I much rather would have put in normal track, to be honest with you. So if you just imagine this was all normal track, you'd be fine. Oh, sorry. Okay, you are not doing the right thing there. So let's do a Shift N. But you're not going to, are you, rotten sod? I hate level crossing at the best of times. But... Right, so this one... Oh, well, you're going to have fun, aren't you? Not really. I wonder if this flyover doohickey nonsense was in place back in the day. $78, $570. That's a 6 metre drop. Can we go over? Can we raise it? Do a Shift M and go over? Might have to adjust the bridge height. Nope. What about increasing? Alright, let's try it. Different tech. What's going on here? Well, it needs to be level. You have to just level everything out first, remember? This is why I'm playtesting the map, I suppose, to see if there are any great horrible things for you guys to deal with, and this is obviously one of them. Yeah, look. Righto, back we go. Put in a little loop and go 72 to 78. I went into town on Friday afternoon to get some groceries now that I'm back home again. I didn't have any. So I had to get some more groceries. Oh, you idiot. And every time I go into Goulburn to get groceries, I end up with some sort of cough. Right. If I put that there, please. No, don't. Put this one through there. We can come back and tidy it up later if it's going to be weird. Oh, look, I've got a story about playtesting, Sims. Yes, mate, it is nice to be home. I thoroughly enjoy it. I want to show you something. Let me just transition over to this one for a sec. I'm still here. I'm still talking. What I want to show you is one of the photos that will eventually happen. I love that view. That's when I went on a 4-wheel drive trip ages ago. But the next one, that's my view. Every time I look up and look out the window, up the bush track at the farm. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm happy to be back. Just thought I'd mention that. All right, where are we? You're putting in a line that's supposed to go all the way along here. Right, and when it gets here, it's going to curve around. Can you put the crossing in first? Yeah, no, not like that. You can't. Do that, and then put the crossing in. Yep. We'll come back to that if it's wonky later. But right now, ta-da! I know, mate. 587 for everything as of yesterday. I looked and none are consistent for size of the mod. There's only one I've used that caused crashes. No squatters MGL. And it is a lovely outlook. It's going to be interesting, Bob. One of the things I wanted to discuss tonight was the new curated mods program. Have you seen that? That Urban Games is launching to try and get a whole group of mods, new mods, ready to go for all platforms. Too much slope. Definitely not too much slope. What are you talking about? Where's it too much slope? Must be just that bit right there, I'd say, maybe. Yeah, I've got the press release link, blah blah blah. There, I'm going to have a little talk about it shortly. Is that the NEP? Yes, it is. Right, come on, in you go, in you go. That's bloody terrible. Don't go down, my friend. At the very least, you should be level. And this is probably not enough. Oh, yep, okay. Another mod I added, by the way, is Mad Hatter's old wooden bridges. I love these old wooden trestles bridges. They're great. Yes, I'm a die-hard Mad Hatter fan. We all should be. Right. Same again over this side. Right. I want to put a station in there. Right, okay. So we'll get to that point. Bob, was that the squirrel video? I think it came out today, was it? Or maybe yesterday? Very recently. He had a good take on this whole program, I thought. Right, okay, come on. Building. Right, let's put another freight building. We'll just do... I'll do a 120 because I don't think I'm going to fit a one spin, Stephen. Can you fit a 160 in there? Not with the roads where they currently are. Let's just get rid of them for a sec. The other thing I did was level this lot out. I found out it wasn't level, which is why I playtest these. Because this is a pretty hefty expense. Another pretty hefty expense for you guys to have to level. So, oh, come on. Get rid of that. Put 160 metre station there. Good. I need to configure this and kill these tracks again. I could go to the trouble of replacing all the platforms again, couldn't I? Yes, you could, Stephen. Right, track. Let's get the track around. The NEP track around into here. No, don't do that one. Why? because there are other tracks that come out of here that go in different directions. So it would be better if you use the other platform. Right. So I'm bringing the Conman's. Oh, speechless, Gilby. Speechless. No, mate. No, oh dear. One of the things about the curated mod program, mate, my biggest complaint is that, okay, fair enough, they're going to want really good mods, they're going to want people that know what they're doing, but the criteria that they're using is, well, that you've got a lot of them, 20 or something, 10 of them or something, but you have to have 100,000 downloads. Holy crap. Nobody new in the modding scene is going to have that, full stop. I've been doing maps for a while, probably, let's say 12 months. And some of them have 1 or 2 or 3K. So I'm up around 10 or 11 or 12K downloads total, but nowhere near 100,000. So I won't be filling in the forms. What it does, it tells me that they don't want people who are now interested in the game. What they want is people who were interested in the game years ago. And they may not have done a mod for this current version of Transport Fever 2. Who knows? But anyway, Checo plays. Ah, right. Okay, yeah. I love the fact that Google now, YouTube now auto-translates stuff for us. I used to watch it with the thing, you know, subtitles translated to English. Now it talks to me. What a brilliant idea. All right, we are bringing the Conmat over to here. Okay, so that means I need another freestyle industry. I'm going to input this time. I'm going to input construction materials, and we're going to pretend that it's coming over here to build Parliament House. So that's the plan, Stan. Right. 2-track? Probably. But we'll have to get to that. Can you fix that up? It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Yeah, alright. We'll waste some money. We could be going, you realise, and earning an income. Sure, alright. I'll do that. I'll hit the go button. So this was a sorry about that. Sorry about that. I love these wooden trestles, Mad Hatter. I am hoping Mad Hatter actually comes on tonight, because I want to ask him if he's going to fill out the form, or if he has filled out the form, and what the outcome is. Apparently a few passing loops at various locations. Alright, so where would you suggest a passing loop, Bob? I think I need a couple of them. We'd need one there. Yeah, alright, okay, passing loop. We need one there, that's 300 metres long. Oh, come on, tick. Thanks. Didn't want to play with me. That's what she said. Yes, alright. Probably another one here. We'll make it a couple of 100 metres long. Yes, MGL. Look, even this track has weeds. Oh, I better use some signals too. these are all right-hand drive signals, so I will do it as per normal. I won't try and do anything for left-hand drive, even though we should, because we're in Australia. But I don't care about that anymore. And what I'll do... No, I won't. Another passing bit down here, maybe? I really do want more than one train on this. So another couple 100 metres, please. 250, that'll do. No. Why is it not ticking? Is that a mouse issue or what? Or is it your old eyes that's getting in the way of things? Probably. Probably the eyes. Probably the eyes. All right. Wow. Can we get rid of all that crap? Sorry. Yeah. I just wanted to demonstrate there are quite a few things. Smoothage. Thank you. Right. New line, please. Ta-da! Okay, we are going to come from Yarralumla. Okay. Brickworks. It's actually Canberra Brickworks, but that'll do. And we are going to wait here, please, until full. Thanks. And then we're going to come all the way up to there, which is not Barton, this is Parliament House. So if we set all of this up properly, I could leave these in place, and we could actually, once Parliament's been built, we could actually have a passenger train, narrow gauge passenger train running through here, which would be different. They don't have anything other than a bus out this way now. All right. What this is, Brickworks construction line, and it's on the left-hand platform. So just in case you hit the wrong depot, because both of them are active, just put that there, please. All right, let's buy a train. Now, the thing I like about the Austrias vehicle base set, right? Let's have a little look. Steam. Interesting. If we have a look at the dates, please. Oh. 1898. Which is the one? There was one that it mustn't have been this one, but there was one that I was in 1930 and it wouldn't let me use it. I had to change the date. It obviously wasn't. Was that the Henschel, maybe? So many different variations with. All right, we'll go green one. A nice green one. All right, good. Cargo. All right, make sure that you select Conmat, please, because there are heaps of there's only two now. Okay, well these aren't narrow, these are all vanilla ones, and I don't know what they're going to look like, but what I do like about these, are these the ones? Inch low. Okay, I think basically, what have we got here? We have a 3-axle low in the brown. Oh, what? This is now a 2-axle low sidecar in the brown, 3-axle low sidecar in the grey, 2-axle in the grey. This is a different one again, 3-axle. What are we going to use? 1921. 2-axle. They're all 4 and they're all 60k, and your thing doesn't go that fast. Okay. I don't understand what any of... Why is there a double up? I don't know. But what are you going to... I like these guys. Alright, well, take a couple of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 50 meters. Okay. And then come over here and take... These ones have sticky uppy poles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just buy one train for now, and we'll put it on Brickworks construction line, and let's have a little look. This train is going to be very different to the thumbnail that you saw before. But okay, I like the look of you. So what have we got here? We've got some high and some low ones. Right. Now. Oh, hello. Forgot I put the cargo shed there. MGL, we have weeds. Look, I'll get to them in a minute. The other mod that I have in play, remember, seeing I do not like flip-flopping, no, not allowed, is train shunter. Now, so this guy's going to do a push-pull, so he's going to be backing up the line once he's dropped off his conmats. It's going to take a while by the looks, so we'll give him some turbos to help. Ooh, you know what you could do? Yes, I know, I could do that. That'll help him get filled up faster. Look at that, boom, boom, boomity boom. Love the way that works. And back to the 100. Oh, too slow now. Oh, where are we going? We're supposed to be going on a train ride at normal speed, please, through the countryside. Sure. So, there we go. First, train, narrow gauge, and the camera positions are all different. Oh, Gilby, I'm the one that cares about weeds, mate. But you're right. It isn't really an olden day concern. Look at that. Isn't that a cutie? Right. He's tiny. There's barely room in there for 2 guys. But there we go. I think those boom gates are a bit too modern as well. I don't feel like they would have been around in... I don't know. I wasn't around in 1930. How would I know? A Minecraft... Yeah, well, it's a little bit curvier, isn't it, buddy? So there we go. I'm loving it. Can we just pause for a tick? What I want to do is just... How much is waiting? Because you can take 48. How much is waiting? It's enough for you to do your favourite thing. Thank you. Must learn. Alright, so we're going to get another train out on the track. I'll keep an eye on him. Whoa, what are you doing? Yeah, pressing the wrong button. What else? Okay, we're going to keep an eye on him, but we'll come back over to this guy. Yeah, people don't realise that, do they, MGL? The actual dead, dry, weedy grass on the tracks is, with steam trains in particular, this is not, look, this is terrible. Ooh. Nah, can't leave it like that. Definitely can't leave it like that. Especially on the right hand side there. I hope your handbrake's good, buddy, or your foot brake. Definitely can't leave it like that. I think maybe it's got to come across the top in line with that road rather than, who knows. It's a bit of a climb now though. Our top speed's 35 and we've dropped a lot. I will get there, don't panic. Adelaide Avenue on the right here. Hello Adelaide. No towns around here or anything like that. Yeah, the climb back up is a problem, isn't it? More weeds here, MGL. Oh, look, go faster, Stephen. I want to see how you go around State Circle. That's around the curvy bit. Fine. Come back, come down a fraz. Oh, it's going down again. Well, that's because State Circle is at a lower level. Right. Then it's going up again. Well, you haven't done that at all well, have you, Mr. Spry? No, I haven't. It's because I didn't level it off first for I put the track down. All I wanted to do was to emulate a narrow gauge train delivering some conmat into Parliament House. Well, this one doesn't either, to be honest with you. Zanelli 8473. What's the 8473? Oh my God, that is atrocious. I normally take a lot more care with things like, but I got off on a bad start tonight when the stream died on me. Oh, the stream didn't die. Transport Fever died and the computer had to be restarted. Go figure. But let's have a look at what they do have. Let's have a look at what they have now. Let's lay some track. Okay, I want you to ignore... Oh, ignore that. Right. See the bit that says H 274.8 sorry. Costs and length, right? And this here. This is default. Right? Those first two bits, and that is what's in the game now. This is a mod that I have used for about the last 3 years, because what it does, it tells me, look at the heights, right? It tells me, oh, yeah, come on. I'm going back down. I'm going to go back down flat. It's not flat. Right. Start again. Track, street, builder, info. Starts at 575 metres, goes to 574.9. If I use one full stop to go up, it goes up 578, goes up 4 metres at a time, 582. Oh, 3. It goes up quite a lot, right? However, if I hold the shift key down and use it, it goes up half a metre at a time. So this will go up to 575.4, it's not 3, close enough to it, 0.6, 0.9, used to be half a metre. But the increments, and I use it all the time, and the slope, 0% to 0%. Just a lurker. Oh, well, you unlurked tonight, buddy. And the same with the roads, right? All you get in vanilla is the normal up-down arrow with the... Oh, okay, I tell a lie. You can still do that in vanilla, but it doesn't have this precision element built in, which I've found... Oh, wait, what's this? Hang on, damn. Oh, just hover over it, my God. Oh, it tells me what the street type is and everything. So it's the 6 metre standard town small. Well, I don't even know that says 6 metres, but this does. That's clever enough. Okay. Gives me the speed limit, gives me the radius. Whole heap of info. It is a nice tool. I love it. As I said, I use it all the time. Now, where was we? We was unloading, hopefully. Hang on, it would help if you hit the play button. Stephen? Yes, that doesn't look good, does it? Is it being used, though? That is the question. It is. Right. What's it being used for, by the way? It's being used to build Parliament House, can't you tell? Right, sure. Okay, where's the other one? It's here. Ooh, barely left yet. Okay, so basically you guys have left the end stations at the same time. Right, so that means you probably don't need... What's the line rate? 73. Half of 73 is 36. You could probably do with one more train. Because you're outputting 100. Right, I'm with you now. Okay, I'll grab one more train. Clone. No mass cloning going on here. Alright, what's the line rate now? 109, that's good. Alright, go. So there's the first of our construction lines that are coming in from the brickworks out here. Now I know the brickworks aren't brickworking, that I cheated by putting that in. The freestyle industry. I could have... I don't want to. The goods have done a runner, have they? Nah. Ooh. Sorry. Right. Getting bricks from here into here to build Parliament House. So I'm going to let that go for a little way. What I want to do is get the narrow gauge railway over here as well. Now the good thing about, let's see, it has to come over here near the power station, right? So it's going to come along. Wait, is this all flat? Yes, it's all flat. See? Right, okay. It's going to come along up like this. Now, I really want, we were talking about where this stone is going to come in. If I go here and put in, whoops, 160. I'm going to do 2 meters of that. This is the Spitzkehrer, so it's the platform without the station. Sorry. Station without the platform. Let's get the right track, please. 750. Why doesn't it say 750? Well, there's 2 different wooden sleepers there. They're interchangeable with these mods, so it doesn't matter. Oh, no catenary. No. Okay, what are you doing? I am trying to just shift that around a little bit so that we have fingers so that it connects to the other Spitzkehrer that's there. So that if we deliver something here, it'll transfer over to here, right? And then we will be able to get it onto the narrow gauge railway and send it on uphill or wherever. So what I want to do is get it to go around there roughly. Good luck with it. It's going to be interesting. Not going to let you do it, is it? Oh, come on, it will. Right. You wanted it to come up there, maybe? Let's see whether I can get through here. Oh, I can. Okay, has it gone berserk with the road surface? No, it hasn't. Good. Right. This road that I've got here was there to stop the AI spreading over and taking it over the building houses down here. I didn't want that, but what I can do now is bring our yeah, working well. Shut up. Why? I don't like that. All right, you, I'm going to stop you at that point and get rid of you. Rid means bulldozer. There, yeah, alright. And get rid of that little bit as well, because that was purely a path to stop the AI building down here. Right. Because on the map, I didn't put any Mad Hatter by the plot trees along here. I could have, but I didn't want that mod because it's a dependency that the console guys haven't got access to. Alright, let's... Too much slope. Look at that in between those, would you believe? Oh, you're kidding me. Are they on different... They're not on different levels. What are you talking about? What are you building anyway? You're... Nah, nothing wrong with you. Stupid thing. Right. It would have been fine if they'd left these railways in place, I reckon, for Canberra. But they never did. Right, so we've got a railway line that comes up through here. Comes over to there, sort of. Right. So this one sort of comes in here. Are we going to be able to do the 574.9, 573 point? Yeah, I don't think the height's an issue. We can level that out. What I do want to do is see if we can come out this way. Get those speeds to sort of stay an even 60. Sure. It starts Spry. Rich, you know what you started, mate? This bloody narrow gauge. I have had a week with it, and then tonight when I went to kick it off, it crashed my game. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. I'm trying to place your "we must have narrow gauge" rail. Yeah, you would find it funny. There you go, mate. There's your frickin' narrow gauge train. I have 3 of them on this line. Oh, you really got it. You can't leave it like that. That looks terrible. Right, I can't. Alright, where's the... what's that? 590? What's it? 585. Right, 585, 590. Right, we'll come and stop it here. I might tell you what, mate, it was a bloody nightmare trying to work out where everything was supposed to go. Why does it go down to 581? Let's give it a bit of Shift M and make it look a bit better. How about a bit of M then? Minimum 583. It shouldn't be a 583, so more M, please. It's not going to go any further. Well, let's see what that looks like then. It still looks like it's going down, but not as badly as it was. Skill issue. I tell you what, I'm looking at 689, I think it was, gauge to start with, and that was a pain in the backside because the mod didn't work properly. And then I went to look at, is it 750 or 769 or something? 760, 750? That's terrible. And there are 2 different mods there, and the things that they have available. What do we do here? 585. It goes up to 50. No, they're going to go up. It can't go up. Alright, it's not going to go up. Get out of the way, you. What are you? 573. Right, get out. Go on, Spry. Let's get you and bring you around into there. 572, 584. Right, why are you going up? This one you can go down, please. Want to. I think that looks a little... What the heck? You left a bit behind, buddy. Signal. You missed a bit again. Back to signal on the other side. Them gels got to come and do these weeds. Oh, and now I'm getting buffering and not enough video. So the question is, I'm looking over at my, oh, now it's back to excellent. Oh. Okay, well I don't have any skipped frames worth, dropped frames worth worrying about, so stuff do I know. Go. Couple one. Where are you, Mr. Train? Can we go faster? Not my job. Looks fine to me, mate. Thanks, Gilby. I got YouTube over here on that side telling me, oh, it's 10 poor stream, drop frames, you know, video might be buffering, blah, blah, crap. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is a meet. We have a meet happening. Right, so you've got another one here. That is terrible. Can you do something about this? Probably not. What can I do about this? Other than try and take this all the way through in a straight line, which isn't going to happen. See? Because of this. Okay. Then you could come across here. Holy crap. Right, so you could come across at this height. Yes. I was thinking the other thing you could do is go down the middle of Adelaide Avenue, but I don't want to. No, I don't want to either. Alright, you can... What's the height over here, please? 578. Right, do that. Yep. And now do that. I think that probably looks a little better. I don't know. Narrow gauge track. Who wanted narrow gauge track? Rich. I'm still at it, mate. Oh no! Look at that. Roller coaster. Not happy, Jan. Not happy. You think the weed's going to become a union issue? Now, you're waiting here because this guy is on his way. Right. Okay, well that works. Alright, so what didn't you like? I didn't like that bit, right there. Alright, well, let's simply go back here, right, and grab you and go there and see if that made it look any better. No, not really. Right. I don't know what I can do about that then, Stephen. Nothing? Hey, it was an old narrow gauge railway. It probably wasn't meant to be pretty, which is why there are still weeds on it, MGL. But I better get rid of them because I know what's going to happen. Yeah. Speaking of unions, MGL. When I was at Coles the other day, the 16 or 17-year-old male, check out guy, was talking to his mate at the next register about whether he's working tomorrow. No, Saturday or Sunday, whatever. And the conversation got around to penalty rates and how long it goes for and workplace agreements and all this sort of nonsense. And I'm listening to and then he said, and then there's this, and he's lost for words and I'm trying to guess what he was thinking of, and he was trying to think of unions. I thought, oh, right. Didn't have a clue what a union was or what the purpose of a union was, so I thought that was interesting. Interesting. Alright, have you done all of them now? I'm lost. I think I've done all of them. Probably put another one here. You haven't done the main station. Yeah, I just thought it was so interesting that, you know, he, at that age, starting work and everything else, had no idea what unions were or what their purpose was or what the good or bad things were in relation to unions. He'll be voting soon. Terrible. Okay. Zoom in here. Come back. Thanks. And come down. And across. And up. And go. Hopefully we've smoothed out a little bit of that. I still don't like some of it. Somehow we've got to get brick over the other side of the Inaugural River as well. That's going to be interesting. Alright, are you going to back up? Because I don't think you put it on the line, did you? What is the line setting? No, you didn't. Push pull. Okay, now you're going to... Oh, industries. Hello? What? What's all going on? Obviously not in the state of Victoria, MGL. They're still very strong there. But anyway, that's not going into that. Alright. Conmat is required in Civic. Right, which is where else I want to get Conmat to on the narrow gauge, because there was... Can't see it. No, I can't see it. There was a line that came over here and delivered the Conmat, so where? That's not that one. No. Street trip. No, the ones with the toaster. Up the top end, the yellow. So I am going to bring this line down. Ooh. Yeah, what's happening with the road here? I'm thinking that it doesn't go there. I'm thinking you're right. I think it comes down here. Through here. 68, there's a 2 meter drop there. What is it over here? Alright, can we flatten this again? Or otherwise this is just going to look daft. That's not flattened, Stephen, that was smoothened. Can't go through there, you're too close to the intersection. Okay, fine, I'll do that. I'll come one back from the intersection and then go across. Good. Then, the same issue all the way up here. Can't be too close to the intersection or the game will not allow it. Right. So redo all of this, please. For those of you that are wondering what I'm doing, I did show a map at the start of the stream. I think when things might have been working, which showed that there was a Y here that sent freight down here. Then followed this guy for a little way. Then went across the river. Come on. 555. Right, can we do an M? Can we do an up? Wow. Alright, well you've got a problem if you want anything to go across there. Underneath in the river. Between now and 1963. Well, we'll just do it normally then. 1, 2, 3, 4 and across. And make sure you've got your stuff happening. Righto. See if I can connect that to there. With that's probably what they would have had actually. If it's river plain, flood plain. Yeah, whatever, that's great. Back in the 1980s, man, that's ancient, isn't it? Isn't that ancient history? Whoops. Okay, I've got to get it across. Well, this stuff doesn't exist. Right, good. Okay. If it doesn't exist, we can do that. It's got to go up through there. Okay, well, you don't exist. Goodbye. Goodbye. You can go 2. You can go 3. We'll get to that later. And that's still wooden bridge all the way. Love it. And across. Oh, come on. That looks terrible. Oh, well, do it. No, it still looks terrible. What's going on with it? This is the way the game. You know, if there's one thing they could fix in this game, it would be this nonsense. Yes, well said. I didn't like it in City Skylines 1, and I hate it even more now in this game. No, 4-lane, please. And that's not urban road, it's country, 4-lane. Looks a little bit better. Oh, yeah, corruption. Don't talk about corruption. How are we doing here with level? Levels are good. Right, you're going to get bricks from here over to here, are you? Well, that's the plan. Where am I going with them? Up here. Toaster, toaster, toaster. Toaster, coming in here. Wow, where did Casey used to live around here? This is where the coal Canberra Centre is. So, if we were to bring a station in to this point here, along that bit of road, building, yeah, one of you, and 160, yeah, whatever. Does it touch the yellows? It doesn't, damn it. Where have I got to go? I got to go there. I can go there. Goodbye. Okay. You can go too. Not a problem. And that gets all of them. And it really only needs to be one track. Beautiful. Believe it, I'm going to have a what's it? A narrow gauge track into Canberra. Start there, come up. Yeah. Then across. It's not level, it's gone up. What that means? I'll level it out. Track there, that's level. Curve it around and bring it in. Alright, how long is that? 500 meters? Seriously? Really? No, that's the height. This is the one you're looking at. 230, that's fine. I'm going to double check that actually. We've got a lot of construction materials to bring over here. Sounds fair enough to me. I don't like your chances here. Well, before we get onto the bridge. Right, so all of that's double tracked onto the bridge because we can't afford it. And because the floods keep washing the damn thing away, which is one of the reasons why, despite having this railway here, it didn't stay in place because the Inaugural River, although it looks to be a rather tame little piece of... tick, please. A tame little river is... yeah, good floods, especially timber trestles. Right. So what are you doing here? Right now, I want to take another train. Well, I think you need another depot. Okay. Where's the flatten button? That one. All right, you can flatten. Oh, you did already by the looks of it. I sort of did already. Okay, track. You come out. And let's have a look at those depots again. Depot. Well, I think you could pretend that there's a lot going to happen here, right? So I think it'd be super cool if we had what are you doing? Just if we had one of these here, why not? Now, if I line it up like that, that's not going to work. No, because that track doesn't go past there. So shift. Bit of. No, stop snapping. Just let that track go through there. Right. And now, nope. Try again. I'll get there in the end. Don't panic. All right, let's just swizzle that around so it's pointing more in the right direction. Barton Train Depot. Well, that'll do. By the way, even though you see multiple ones of these here, don't order a train from any of them other than the first one, because they just no path, not allowed. Right. Okay. Now let's come up with a new line, please. We are going to come from here in platform number 1. Yes, we're going to wait. I don't wait forever. Full load, thanks. And then we're going to be taking con mats over to here. So this is Civic con mat delivery. Now, if you may or may not remember from the last episodes, there are no other places over here that. Ooh, yes, there are. I was going to say there's no other places. Guess what? There is. Right, so Civic wants how much? 33. Acton wants 55. That's 100. Which means this has to be increased. Right. Okay, so we can output more. We've got... Well, you don't have to deliver so many here. This was just set at something because I needed to set it at something. So why don't we say let's input 25 for Parliament House, right? And then we can output over here. We can output 125, which is 40 times 3. We'll do 40 times 4. No, that's input mode, Stephen. You are correct. We are outputting construction materials. 40 times 4 is 140. Is the line rate 101. Right. Before you add any more there, 1, 2, 3 trains there. Where's the line here? Okay, you, first one, please. What are we doing? You're buying... I'll buy the black one this time. Fair enough. I'm going to buy the black one. What happens if you put a normal train on a narrow gauge track? It's not going to work. Well, it probably would work. Just would look extremely weird. Cargo. What are we carting? Same stuff. Construction materials. All right. So do the high side ones, or do the high side ones? Okay. 2 axles or 3 axles? Does it matter? The 2 axle ones are cheaper. Lighter, I mean. 4 tonne versus 4.8 tonne, and the emissions are more. Really? Who cares about noise in 1930? Nobody around here. 32. Oh, come on. 40. 48 capacity. Oh, I'm going to go. Just do that. Yes. Put that on. No. Not the brickworks construction line, Stephen. Okay. Train 13. Sorry, guy. You need... Stop. What are you doing? Go on that one. Wait, it's moving. Okay. Just going to retire me for a second. And let this guy, eventually, when he gets out of here, we'll take him on a cruise. Wow, look at the smoke coming out of that power station. That's a lot. Oh, finally, we get moving. Yeah. He's not going to go far because he's actually going to be waiting here for stuff that is never going to arrive. So why don't you push pull that, please, and change the line thing for the moment so that we don't have to wait. Fine, because otherwise we're just never going to have a look at a train side view of Canberra and the Molonglo River. Woohoo! Right. Is that what this was all about, was it? Well, partly, yes. What are we? Hour and a half in. Getting there. Come over a bit, buddy. You're going to have to deal with trees all the way down through here. Yeah, I'm not liking the bumpy wumpy that I'm looking at here. Toot, toot, indeed. Does it have a horn? Yeah, it shouldn't be that horn, should it, Gilby? Shouldn't be the default one. And I didn't put any whistle posts in either. Naughty me. It's so fascinating though. I mean, I reckon a lot of people in Canberra don't even realise there are early little railways tripling all over the place. across the lake, which doesn't exist yet. Actually, this would have been, it's before Parliament House was built, so it's 1922 to 1920. Oh my God, that was terrible. 1927. But here we go. Let's have a little look. That's ridiculous, Stephen. Is it though? I love it. Oh dear, oh dear. This is another bridge. Bridge. This is another item. Bridges. Bridges should be in the vanilla game. Well, I doubt. Look, North American bridges. What's the most popular bridge in that collection? It's the wooden freaking trestle. Right? Wooden trestle bridge. Ta-da! Exactly what we're looking at here. It should be in the base game. And even when the base game doesn't start until 1900 now, is that an excuse to not have a wooden trestle? No, I don't think so. I think it should be there. It should be in the vanilla game. Let's go up in the world if we're going to see what's going on here. Probably could go faster, Stephen. Oh, all right. But you're not going to... what are you pressing? I have no idea. I was supposed to be an X. Right. It's a very wide bridge for a narrow gauge railway, isn't it? Whatever. Oh, you forgot to put signals. Yeah. I did, didn't I? Lucky there's only one train here. That'd be a thought, wouldn't it, Gilby? Hoverboards, flying cars, beyond 2030. They'll have bloody EVs coming out your ears. Drone delivery freight. Oops. There's a stuff up on the railway crossing there. Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know what they're going to do. There's so much going on with this new game. I don't know what. Hang on, stop. Can we, before we come in here, can we do something with signals, please? So one there, thanks. And where did that join up? Just before the bridge. So good. Okay, that fixed that. It'll go back out the same way, but that doesn't really matter. What are you doing? Try to lose that. Oh, whoa. Oh, here's a problem. Oops. It'll probably still work. Save game. I don't want to risk it. Alright. This is following my naming convention. We're partway through episode 3, so that's what the part bit says. Alright. Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Will this cause a problem? Or not? Oh God, I hope not. Let's see. Oh, strangely, it didn't. How can I check this out even closer? All right, well, let's go up here, right? Turn around and go down. Come across. Then come in. Go down. Look, you wouldn't bloody know, really, would you? I'm not going to replace it while the train is in the station. I know not to do that. And he's going to pull his little self out of there, which is good. Which means I can now fix this dude. And delete, 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 delete. Put you there, and no catenary. Thanks very much. And problem was fixed. Beautiful. I'm glad that didn't create an issue. Right. So back over here at Parliament House now. Nothing waiting. Why? Good question. What did you stuff up, Stephen? Okay, are you... No, not you. You. Are you shipping to... You are shipping to Civic. Right. So all we're doing is we're waiting on stuff to get from here up to there. Where's the next train? A long way away. What's the line rate on this thing? 90. Got all this stuff waiting here. This is looking terrible. None of it's waiting here, though, on the platform. I'll bring my puzzled face back on the screen. Why? Well, probably because this train... Okay. Right, we'll let that go. What I want to do... You... Suppliers, 25. Okay, overview, 66. Consumption, 25. This is a freestyle industry, Gilby. I've just got this too big and in the wrong spot. Still in the wrong spot, but I was just trying to emulate what I should have done, perhaps, was put some cargo buildings, more cargo buildings here. Have we got room for any of these? No. I should have made room for some of these instead of... It's only a temporary platform. Put the storage here. We'll allow 2 ones, but it won't allow a big one. That's it won't allow that one either. Yeah, I should have put them there and then hidden this under here. Is this anywhere near? Oh, look, go faster, dude. Are you going to drop stuff off on the platform? That is the question. Hopefully, please. I want stuff sitting here on the platform. Thanks. Which is good timing because this guy's just come in. Not the brickworks, it's this fellow. Stop. Change him back to wait till full. We had the test drive over the Molonglo River. So he can sit there and wait now. Good. And while he's waiting, I also need to deliver bricks to Acton, which I'll do by road. Where are they? They are down this end. Right. Down here. Okay. So if I put in a road freight building, what are all these? What are all of these? These are bus stops. Oh, this is the tram mod. You know, Canberra might actually get some trams before 2019 with this playthrough, I think. We are in Era B. Let's put that there, I think. That should just about cover all of those dudes. Not cheap, but okay. And we need a pickup over here near the railway station. Give it some extra storage on one side. No, do both. Is that within QE? It is. No, do it there. Do it there. You might want to bring some food in or something. I might. New line, please. Thank you. Right, we're going to come from here. Both platforms. Civic halt. Civic. No, Siri. I wasn't calling you. Good night. Civic Road Freight. You can wait till full here too, please. And come over to. Oh, what are you doing? Add station to their both platforms. Action. Road Freight. This is not Action, it's Acton. Acton on map delivery. Right. So somewhere around here you need a road depot. Oh, I haven't got one over here. So be careful. You know what this game does? It sends vehicles from all over the place. Alright, well, we're going to put one here, I think. In town. Fair enough. And we've got a nice fast road there. Oh, I didn't go up that one, but never mind. Alright, what are we buying? Something to do with bricks and not horses and carts. 6 bricks. Okay, that takes 8. That takes 9. Ah, look. Stick with the tarpaulin, I think. It's only a short distance. So I'm going to buy 5 of those for now. Just to get that happening, and that means, because that is happening, this should now say Acton. It does. Right. And consumers. 2053. See, 56 is going up. 58. This one's 62. 66. 66 and 25 is 90 something. And the line rate is 110. Alright, well, you're still doing the right thing. How's this poor train going? Are you anywhere near full yet? You've got 9 more to go. Kingston now demands fuel. Not going to happen, Kingston. Not this side of Christmas. We have bigger fish to fry. Alright. What line rate was this truck line on? 30. That'll do for a while. It's going to take a long time for 50 to get over there. Good. Night, Mr. Sims. Heading out to pick up the daughter. Good night. Yeah. I mean, you could have done this with normal gauge. In fact, I would have preferred to do it normal gauge, to be honest with you. It's again, I don't know if you saw the size of the mods that I actually downloaded, but oh, hello.
Gosh, it's off. Look, the train is on the move, boss. The train, it's going.
Lovely. Yeah, it's just another load on the computer, isn't it? When you've got extra stuff to do. Get the ballasting done while we're driving along. Where was the other bit? It was right over the other end, wasn't it? Might as well just do it myself. Don't need to do the speed belt. Oh, this is so slow. Geez, the mouse is going all over the place, Stephen. I don't have a mouse mat. Well, I do. I just don't seem to use it on this particular desk that I've got here. You probably should. It might give you a tad more control over everything. Nah. Not a control freak. Right, so these guys are waiting. Be interesting to see how... Oh, that didn't take long. Be interesting to see how much is left on the deck here once this train gets in. I don't think these guys are going to get many first time around. Be lucky if any of them get any. Yeah, correct. None of them got any. Well, you only just turned Acton on, didn't you? Stupid things. Alright. I need to put Parliament House here. Okay? Now, the only problem is there isn't a building that looks like Australia's old Parliament House on the workshop. There is, however, one that I'm going to use anyway. So, you ready for it? Drum roll, please. Right, under assets. That one, does that look good? Monuments. It's in the World Monuments collection, and it is Buckingham Palace. You're serious. I am serious. And I'm surprised the phone wasn't talking to me. So what I've done, I adjusted this entire area here to suit this mod. Just so that I can do, ready for it? That. No! Not right click, you goose. Just ordinary click. Okay, fine. Just get that right there. Good. And to be honest with you, from here, it sort of looks a little bit like, if you sort of squint at it and don't focus too much, it does sort of look very parliamentary, I think. But yeah, well, let's ignore the forecourt and everything else. And Queen Victoria. My God, is that who's on the statue? I think so. Right. Good-o. All right, now, what I want to do is I want to build roads. So I'm saying here that this supply of bricks has been used, and the first thing they built was Parliament House. Right? That's the logic anyway. But I tell you what, good luck trying to get roads in here. I have practiced. Right. Okay. So you and you will make it 20 or 50. Hang on. No, you want the old one, the cobblestone, right? Because what I've done is I've gone around the outside of it with the old style road and the cobblestone, right? All the way around, see? And I've got the street lights all on the inside, the building side of Parliament House, right? It's interesting that. Now this is weird. When I was looking at this before, I saw missing panels. Where were you doing that? I was doing it on the Mac. Ah, well that would be why, isn't it? I suppose so. Oh, hello, somebody's delivering stuff to Acton. We'll be back. Don't go away. Okay, we're delivering Conmat to Acton. Nice. So another train must have arrived in at Civic, and we're delivering. Beautiful. I love the way the sides flop down while it unloads. Thank you. Beautiful. Where'd you come from, buddy? Whoa! Don't forget, the game is on. One must destroy any Scots pines that you see as you cruise around. Because as you know, they shouldn't be here. I'm sure I saw one over there. Oh, get on with it, Stephen. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is good. We now have deliveries in place on the northern side of the river. You've got so many traffic lights though. Okay, we'll get rid of them. Is it the cars, isn't it? Alright, let's get rid of the traffic lights. What's going on? I think you must have misclicked. I don't really want them. It's the bush capital, for Christ's sake. It's far too early for traffic lights in Australia. Well, over here anyway. I mean, they might be everywhere in bloody Sydney and Melbourne and whatever, but certainly not through here. Far too early for them. So I'm going to turn them all off. Right. Have you really got to do all of them now? Yep. Wherever there's a big road, turn them off. Construction not possible. What was that all about? I don't know. one more there, and I think that's about it. What about along here? Along Constitution Avenue? Sure, there's probably a few of them that could be turned off. For now, anyway, you can turn them back on again when the traffic gets to be a bit more of an issue, but for now, that's it. There's another Scots pine over there, Stephen. Never going to get rid of them. What are we doing? We are going down here, and then we'll be going along to the left on the next one. There's a traffic light. Bloody things. Sorry people, I just don't have a problem with traffic lights, do I? Now that I know how to turn them off. So funny when that happened on Big Freight. I didn't have a clue what's going on there. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. How long you been playing this game? Too long. Alright, good. You guys look like you're handling the backlog fine. Line rate is 33. What was it supposed to be? 50 something, wasn't it? Well, according to this, they're making 53. So you probably want to add... I'm lost. You're probably here. You'd probably want to add another vehicle or two. Right. Hopefully it's going to come out of this depot. Thank God for that. 40, 46 and one more 53. Good. Still going. Nice. Alright, can we go back to Parliament House and finish that job off? Sure, I just need to do some quick smoothing. Don't come over here. Right, I won't. Alright, so you've got one train. Okay, how's it going? Ooh, you need another train. Okay, you're where? He's there. So if we manage the vehicle, you know what I can do? Muck it up is what I can do. I can musclearn. Like I said, muck it up. Did I say spooning? No, I didn't. Spooning. Smoothing. God, what are you trying to get me to do? All right, let's finish this off. Yeah, good luck with that. Right. Let's just keep the trains doing their thing. Grab the, not the train track, Stephen, the road, thanks. Nice straight one. And what I want to do is if I come parallel to this and stop it on the curve. I had a few practice goes. And then come straight through like that. Right. Some of the textures are a bit dodgy there, but that's fine. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Okay. Doesn't matter. Couple of days. Now, I want to show you something here, and you probably never, ever realised this, but I did. I worked this out. Look where the lights are. They're on that side of the road closest to the building because I went from left to right. Okay? If I was to repeat the same action here, except this time I go from right to left. Look where the lights are. They're on the wrong side of the road now. So I've got to make sure that I get the lights right. Oh, gosh. And that's almost in the right spot, but not quite. No, again, you buggered that up. Kill the tree. Good idea. Okay, go from there, yeah, straight through, that's about it, to the same spot that's on the curve of that monument. You're talking about, what's it called? Adventures and Inventors and Adventurers or something. It's an interesting take on the campaign. The Gold Rush one, when I did it years ago, a long time ago, I thoroughly loved it. I kept on playing the map after I'd finished. I was enjoying it so much. But there's only one of the auxiliary missions on that was you had to find the guy that's the baddie or whatever. I can't remember the details. Never found him, so not to worry. And look, left to right, nice little curve because we stopped on the thing, on the centre of the monument. Ta-da! I think that looks good. Now, this one, the lights are that way, so we've got to come across here straight. Good luck. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Is it? Is it? That works. I'm surprised. And this one, we just keep going left to right. Yeah, it's a bit out. You didn't quite line it up when you placed it. Never mind. That will do. I'm happy with that. I am creating Buckingham Palace, unfortunately. Gilby, my thought was that sort of looks regalish enough to be our Houses of Parliament here, the old Parliament House. Takes up the whole block, and then this bit here is parking. But the only mod on the workshop that fits is this one. So I thought, why not? All I need to do now is put a road goes up there. Is this yes, cobblestone. Good. Alright, so I come straight up. Now the reason I'm saying if I come straight up, I've redone all of this entire street section here so that I can actually put Parliament House here. And that everything lines up nicely, including all the way down here. I had to relay all of this on the map itself and to go up the hill to the thing, you know, the war memorial that's not up here yet. But there you go. Parliament House, aka Buck Palace. Old Parliament. Yeah, I think that'll do. We can disguise it. And this, one of the comments on this mod was how bright green this was. So I was thinking, how do we fix that? Assets, find the trees, and yeah, put Scots pines all over it, of course. No, these guys. I'm going to come in. I'm going to skip collision. Right, okay. Wait, no, full strength, that's it. 19, come into 16. I'm just going to paint. All of these in here. Yeah, I'm skipping collision, aren't I? I was skipping collision. I'll come back to it in a second. Don't panic, everyone. But this will look a lot better than that horrible bright green texture that's there. Right. because when you come in, you've got the flowers. They look brilliant. All right, now we've done that. We come here. We come here, and up. Careful. So I'm going to leave a couple of gaps by the looks of it. That's all right. I'll just come back in with the brush when I'm done. The single brush. It's too big. Hello, Mr. Wobbly. Have you been, mate? I haven't seen or heard from you for ages. Ah, Stephen, you've stuffed that up. No, I haven't. I'm going to go to single, and then I can just place the tree. Yeah. Just the left or right click is the game here. If it's colliding, it's right click. If it isn't, it's blue and it's left click. So that's the name of this game. And careful positioning will fill these gaps. Right click, right click, right click, right click, right click. Did I leave? Right click. So yeah, that'll do. I would like something a little more stately here, and I'm thinking we could just do that on both sides here. Nice elegant sugar maple of all trees. Yeah, right. But at least from above you won't really see the green. Good work there, near this map. I wouldn't do it the justice to mate. You can do. There will be, and I have had great fun the other day. I got the Better Bulldozer, the Bulldozer Plus mod, and removed everything except the trees. And then, so all the roads, all the buildings, all of that stuff. So, like my Brisbane map, this terrain will... terrain only. Save. Yes. Alright, we're going to have a little looky at it. I'll show you what I've created. It's one of the ones that I will release. Probably could release it earlier. I did it with the very first one of these for load map loading. Belonglow Valley terrain only load. Oh, itchy ears, sorry. I need heater on. I'm getting cold. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's... Oh, where's the heater? At my feet. How many hedges I see? I started doing this, Gilby, a week or so ago with this particular version, and I got sick and tired of doing it one by one, and then I remembered just the other day, hang on, there's a bloody bulldozer mod that allows you to do things so quickly. So here we go. You're in Melbourne and you're not in a caravan. How's that look? That's the Belonglow Valley. Isn't it great? I reckon that's freaking brilliant. So I with a couple. Look, you wouldn't really know there were streets there that had these going up the middle of them. Not much. But I think that'd be a great base map. That's where the airport was. I think that'd be a great base map to play. You've still got the potential to drag a railway line up here and have your Sydney portal here, and I've left all of this flat for another portal. Same over here. Another portal there. Arctic temperatures. Ooh. Yeah, Wobbly, you sir, are on the... Where are you? Mackay, aren't you? Up in middle Queensland. Look, the days here were fine. It's beautiful. The weather forecast, excuse me, says 22. It got actually up to 25 today in here, which was nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. And how's the map? How's the map? Who would play add your own cities, add your own industries? Gilby, would you play this? This is for those that want to be adventurous and just start from scratch and explore and say, oh, that looks like a good spot for a farm. Oh, you look, everybody, let's feel sorry for Gilby. He was in Bali last week. Poor thing. Got sunburnt, I heard. Poor thing. Those of us who've never been to Bali, raise your hands. Oh, everybody except Gilby. Oh, mate. Sweating like a pig all last week. Well, that's Bali. Okay, you'd play it? Good. I love it. I love the paint job. I think I've done exceptionally well with the paint job on this map. And even the river, just the shading of the brown and everything else. Mate, you could do it. You can set it up however you want with your money, you know that. Set it up however you like. Look, unlimited money down here. That's because I got no costs. What have I got? Oh, I don't know. No costs, is that the one? I don't know. But anyway, no, sorry. Idiot. I'm in the map editor, that's why it says unlimited down there. Gosh. Alright. Back please. Quit to main menu, Stephen. You needed an electronics detox and mental health break. Electronics detox. I don't think I could do that. Nah. Oh yeah. I used to say that I needed internet so that I could check my emails for my business, but the only thing that comes in via the emails lately is spam. So much of it. So much of it. Right. We're back with Capital Transport at Canberra. I've got oh dear. I'm trying to work out. Oh, there we go. Thanks. Don't need you anymore. We have a couple more things to do before I can actually get the date happening. We need an airport, and I have a passenger airfield. run one runway. And look at the size of this damn thing, will you? The game really... Yeah. I don't know what I think I just have to put it... Maybe I'll put it here. It's sort of... collision. Why don't we... What do we have? Oh, we do have a build anyway. Yeah. There have been several variations and instances of this airport growing and so on over the years, so I probably would like to suggest that this one could sort of... You're going to have to be able to plant, spin it with C, Stephen. Don't want to. Hate having to press the C button to do this, but never mind. Alright, C. Right, come down. Now get it level with the Shift M. How's that? That's okay. So airport and taxiway. So we'll do that. Thanks. Alright. Can we get rid of this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's going on here? Oh, stop it. Okay. It should have... Why? Why? I thought all of this was flat too. Where's the... Wouldn't it? I know that would look so much better. Right, what are we doing here? 565 metres. You look like you need to level this out too, Mr. Spry. On your main map. I do, don't I? I thought I had. 566 metres. Ooh. This is why I playtest these things. I thought I had. Oh crap, look at that. That's totally different. Alright, that's 65. That's 63. No. Alright, we shall put the airport in at 65 and fix all of this up off camera. Well, you stuffed that up, Mr. Spry. Look, I'll go into the map editor and fix the map. But we need to move on. Right, not a port. No, we aren't on a port. We are a little bit more leveling needed here, please. Okay, now do it. Oh, I'm going to put the runway and the taxiway along on the grey. Good. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Problem with airports in this is it appears all aircraft can go on short takeoff and landing. I know. And this is, of course, a 1920 something style runway. So There we go. Because that's all that was here. Country, no, just that, please. Right, now, how are people getting there? That's not a road they should be using. It isn't either, is it? No. This is the road they should be using. Crap. Okay. This isn't a road. This is, well, it is a road. It's just not the road. It's not as that. Sorry. Okay, how do we get? We come up this road and we have to go through up here. It'll do for now. It's not pretty, but it will do for now. Certainly isn't pretty. Alright, the other hassle we have with this map is... where do these planes fly to, Stephen? Ah. But wait. I'm sure there's a mod for that. And I don't think you've loaded it. Damn. You know what? I don't think I have either. 60 part save. Yes, please. What's the mod called? Does anyone know it? It's called Remote Airfield. Actually, Gilby, we could pretend that this runway is still in, you know, that's needed. Yes? No? Maybe? A bit hard with the bloody fence there, Stephen. Okay, alright. Load game. Alright, it's called Remote Airfield. Why didn't you enable it? I thought I had. Stop picking on me. Actually, I didn't think I'd get this far in this episode. I didn't think I'd be doing an airfield. So what have we done? We've done freaking narrow gauge lines. We've built Parliament House. We've delivered Conmat to the other side of Lake Burley Griffin that doesn't exist yet. And now I'm building an airport. I've built an airport and we're going to fly off the map. Hello? Is there anything more that you want in a Sunday night live stream? Yeah, how about some news? Well, I had that all ready to go. Except I stuffed up the start. Right, here we go. Let's... Where is this remote airport going to go, please? All right. Where the hell is it? Oh, well, that's a good question. I can't see. London buildings, Mad Hatter. Okay, you know what? I don't think you're going to be doing your remote airfield. Oh, come on. It's got to be here somewhere. Do you want to read all about it? I probably should read all about it. When does it be... Where is it? Hello, R-E-M-O-T-E. You ticked that? I bet you didn't tick apply. Can we read about it while we're here, please? A radio beacon. Right. There's no mention about dates. Nope. Okay. We try again. It is remote airfields, Gilby. I just forgot to tick the apply button to activate the damn mod. Twice. Once before this stream started and just then. What can I say? This is what happens when you get old. Brain. You start doing stuff you shouldn't do. Come on, game. Taking a while. Right. Here we are. Back at the airport. Let's see if we have... There. Yeah, mate, I don't know. I ticked it. Load game. You saw me tick it. It's not freaking ticked. I enabled it. And I clicked apply. It's enabled. See? It says remote airfield. Will show on your map. This can be a buoy or a radar. You can select the distance you want. Remote airfields. Land or water beacon. Beacons have red paint. Where the hell? It paints in. I don't understand any of that, but it's last. It's last, and it doesn't have any. Oh, no dependencies. Rules. Alright, how stupid would I be? I can't be that stupid. It's on. Look, definitely, everybody. Look, green. Apply. Load. Didn't mention anything about stuff being well, how do you put the remote airfield in place if it's not listed under airfields? It's got to be listed under airfields. If it's not there, I give up. We'll go over to news. Right. Let's see if there's anything under assets. Nothing under assets that looks newish. Buckingham House. Buckingham House? Buckingham Palace. No. Go to Airfield. It's still not there. I wonder if it doesn't work with these. That's a thought. It's off again. Look. Well, it's... Okay, I'm going to enable the airstrips and airfields pack and that one as well. And then I'm going to apply both of them. I'm going to load that. Maybe it doesn't work with the vanilla. You'd think it'd say something. What did I do? I didn't do anything. You watched everything I've done, MGL. I'm ticking the right buttons. The game just doesn't like me. I've got to do something about my lighting here. It's ridiculous. Oh, hello. Right. Something very strange going on there, isn't it? Okay, airfield. Air. Oh, hello, dirt airstrips. Yes, that's the new one. Wait. Hang on, wait. If I try, let me think. If I try and create a new line from there, I can't go. Can I come over here? No. Wait. Let me put a dirt airstrip. Small and narrow, the dirt runway for a small cargo aircraft. Dirt airstrip. Let's just put a dirt airstrip in place. See what happens. The shift. I don't know, $1.5 million. I'm not. I'm just holding it. It helps me think. I could fly between there and there. Actually, there's a thought. I could put that runway up that end. No. What's going on here? That's port, Stephen. Passengers, it's just not there. Wow. Well, just for a bit of shits and giggles, that's exactly what I'm going to do at the station. I'm going to fly from there to there. Because I really want an aerial view. Okay, what do we got? I've got the Yonkers F-13, the Dornier Mercer, 5 people, or the 8. I like the look of you. No, why did you buy 2? I don't know, I'm just stupid. That building might be in the way. Look, at this point in time, I just want to see what happens. So, F9, F10, I'm out of there. Good. You, where's the plane? You're a cute little plane. Good stuff. Come back a bit. Ooh. We're going to follow you from the tail view. Good stuff. Let's go, baby. We're going to go on an aerial tour. We are going to fly from Fishwick Airport to Fishwick East Airport. Okay. Well, that's very glary. So I presume he'll just go up and do a loop and then land again. And ad infinitum. Because he's certainly not just going to land. Well, no. Come on, baby. Up we go. Good to see. Well, I'm disappointed about the remote airfields. I don't understand what's going on there. You'd think the Wright brothers' flight was longer. Hey, he's landing in the same direction that he took off. That's a bit scary. Why didn't he just go up above the fence and then land again? There we go. I've never used one of these little dirt runways, so it'd be interesting to see what he does as far as unloading and everything, and taxiing for the takeoff. Passenger terminal? What's that bloody big building? Oh, if this is the passenger terminal. Okay, how do we get out of here, please? You got a taxi, or do you just come out here and take off? What are we doing? Taking off? No, we're not going fast enough for takeoff. Gilby, you're the ATC. What's going on here, mate? So he's actually got to travel up to the other end of the airfield, chuck a Yui, and go and take off. Right. All that, ladies and gentlemen, is a little annoying. What am I going to do about it? Did you see him flip? He didn't turn, he just flipped. Oh no, can't have it. Dirt airfields, not possible. Alright, what are we going to do? How high are we going to get before? We're just going to turn around and approach. Oh, turn my head. Ah, there's the power station. Doesn't go very fast. Alright, I want to put an airstrip, because I can, over the other side of the other corner of the map. Jeez, this is a tight approach. Oh. Okay. He can do his thing there for a little bit. What I want to do is I'm going to whack an airstrip over here at this farm. I feel... Oh, was it level enough? there is. Okay. We're going to put an airstrip over here, a dirt airstrip over here, next to the farm. Oh, it's cargo, is it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, hang on, wait. If it's cargo, did that say cargo? It did. All right, it's a dirt cargo airstrip. We're going to bring some grain over. Why not? Oh, you're going to have to... Is that hill in the way? Is that takeoff? Oh, that's going to be interesting. Yes, let's see. Let's make it interesting. Cool. All right, line 1. Manage line. Oh, wait. Yeah, add station. Come here. What? Why? Because the other one's not cargo. Oh, poo. No, it's not. Damn. Well, that was a waste of money. All right. It would appear that we are not shipping. That one. Okay. Passengers. All right, we're going to fly from... Where is it at the moment? Somewhere. There. Good. All right. Line 1. Manage line. We're not going there. We are coming all the way over the map. We're going to have a nice little aerial tour of... What's this place called? Malongolo Valley. Malongo Valley. It's not an airport, is it? It's an airstrip. IAL aerial tour. We're going to do all of that all over again. Only this time, we're going to do it right. Which means I can hide my head again, because you don't want to see me, you want to see the plane. Oh, hello. Oh, wicker chairs inside. Seriously? Okay. Let's go, baby. How fast does it get before it takes off? 100. 100k, 60 mile an hour. Okay, this time around, we are headed... Whoa, you idiot. Sorry. Oh, you're never going to get back to it now. There we go. It doesn't like that, does it? Oh, what the heck? There we go. Let's have an aerial tour of the map, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Done good. $175 kilometers an hour. I don't believe it. It's far too slow. Can we get back down closer to it? Probably not. It doesn't like... Oh, there we go, sort of. Back. I'm barely touching the S and the W's. Oh, I think we're stuck up here. Well, there's our aerial tour. That's what I wanted to do. So, Brickworks, Parliament House, bricks into Civic and Acton, an airport. It's a shame about the remote ones not working. Damn it all. You realise you can't do what you want to do. I know. Can you get out of that view, perhaps, and just follow him this way? Because you've got a bit more control over it like that. Yeah, that works. Where's he going? He's going all the way over there. Right. Never going to get there. Go tab 2, double speed. That's better. You've got much more control over it. Over it like this, haven't you? Look, I don't care about road vehicle, whatever. Old wooden prop, eh? At least the money is going up at a great rate of knots now. Yeah, Gilby, I had great fun trying to get a flight happening. I put a dirt airstrip over on a farm over here. Down there. I haven't levelled out the ground, so we could have fun, in inverted commas, taking off. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Holy crap. Oh, aren't you a bit close to be doing that? Jeez, bloody bush pilots. Right. Oh, that was quick. Quick turnaround. This is just sort of a little route that's here. It's going to be interesting to see whether we can get up over that hill on takeoff. Shh! Don't look. Alright, I'm not looking. Ready? Let's go. Come on. Oh. Too easy. I wanted some drama. There's drama. You've lost it. Where is it? There it is. Wow, he's just... What's that say on the side? Silver... What? What does that say on the side? This AWSD nonsense is ridiculous. I'm supposed to be able to have control over it. Oh, silver fuck. What? Well, no fucks given by this guy. Damn. This is a vanilla plane, by the way. Yep. Okay. Well, what time is it? Oh, that's almost 3 hours. If you excuse the stuff up right at the start. And the game crashed. As soon as I clicked into it, boom. Okay, what are we doing? I want to get off him. Thanks, Mr. Silverflash. I want to have a look at a couple of things, if I can find them. Right, we're going there. Yes, we're going to bring this window up. Yay, team! We'll let that thing do its thing. We looked at the 2 mods that I have here for the... Sorry, 3 mods. That, and... if I go back a couple of screens, and that. So they're the assets, and these ones are the tracks. Yeah, bit dodgy. Right. I wanted to talk about just a couple of things. If you haven't seen it, where have you been? This week, Transport Fever 3 released their curated mods program. The idea being they are paying very good modders, or giving them a grant to create mods that will be cross-platform on release. That's the whole idea, so that it won't just be a vanilla game when the game is finally released, which I'm guessing is going to be November-ish, the rate they're going. Squirrel did a nice report on this in the last 48 hours or so I'd check that video out if you haven't done it already. He reckons it's going to be August-ish, which is not that far away. May, June, July, August, 4 months. I reckon it's September, October, November. I reckon it's 7 months away. But, yeah, the curated mods program, so they are inviting people with established modders with at least 10 published mods for Transport Fever or similar titles. That's interesting. With at least 100,000 downloads in total for all published mods combined, with at least one of them being outstanding in some way, and consistently high quality and user ratings for the published mods. Now, 2 things wrong with that as far as I'm concerned is the bar is extremely high. Probably to weed out people that they just don't want, but it's extremely high. And if you get knocked back, if your application is declined, you can apply again after 6 months. Now, these are not the only mods that are going to, once the game's released, it looks like there will still be normal modders that will be able to do stuff. They're just trying to get a high quality pool of stuff there for the launch. Right. But 100,000 downloads suggests to me they're after older established modders and not newer people that might have really good ideas. So Ratty Kyle, for example, I don't think he's anywhere near the 100,000 downloads in total for his stuff, but he'd be a good one to get. Joe Train, I'm not sure how many downloads you've got, mate, with all your vehicle mods, your assets, but have you already been one of the dozens of people who've already been asked? Oh, I don't know. But the other thing that worried me, consistently high quality and user ratings. Consistent user ratings for the published mods. Have you seen how many people respond on Mod.io to this? With comments and likes? Not many. And even on Steam, they don't tick the like button all that often. It's so hard to get a like on Steam, so I don't know what a consistent user rating. I don't know how many likes, but anyway, if you fulfill all the above conditions or have an exceptionally good reason to believe that you should be considered, feel free to apply below. Ta-da! So that's what that's about. Yeah. Yep. I don't see what this has got to do with mods. This is landscaping. So it's maybe that's a mod way out there, or these buildings are mods. I don't know. The landscaping, the terracing itself, really got nothing to do with mods. I'd say it's the buildings. Don't know. I would imagine Ingo's would be one of the modders that would have been. Would imagine, don't know, just guessing. I'm imagining they'd be one of the. Him and DeBorg would be one of the people who've already been asked. Okay, another plug, please, for Mad Hatter. I want to mention this because this no road maintenance mod that he does now. For those of you that don't know, yeah, across any platform. I know, it's even harder on Steam. Hello, plane. How you doing? I want to talk about the road maintenance. It's gone up a bit. It used to be 200,000. Ooh, that's interesting. It's now got to 947,000. It was 1.4 when I started. So that's interesting. It's creeping back up again. I didn't think I'd added any new roads. Maybe I did. Don't know. I don't think I've added any new roads. Interesting. Anyway, so that's the whole point of that particular mod. I've got to go back over to my other screen now to bring this window back up again. Here we go. The other mod that spent a lot of time on the number one spot in the workshop was this one. It certainly attracted a lot of interest. 700 subscribers. When was it released? 20th. So in 5 days, 700 subscribers, almost 6,500, over 6,500 viewers. 71 ratings. That's amazing. And all of these little things here, but I am going to say this is the best mod, not just in Transport Fever 2, but in all Transport Fevers. Congratulations. I'm going to say that Volk Babu 2000 hasn't even tried to use it. Jimbo, on the other hand, a video instructions list could be useful, not worked out how to use it yet. Well, to be honest with you, I spent about 2 hours on it today because Ham and I are doing something soon that could be a hot seat type of collab. We've got a map that we've been talking about since October. We'll get there. Where I'm going to play, he's going to play. I'm going to play, he's going to play. Which this sounded like it would have been brilliant. So I loaded up that map. I'm about to go to bed myself, Gilby. I loaded up that map today with this mod on there and I just couldn't get it to work. So it's not very big. It's only 283 kilobytes. So if you've got several hours to spare and you're interested in perhaps somebody suggested even a single player could have fun with this. You play as different companies, different modes or areas of the same map. So good night, Gilby. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm on the guys' Discord. I'm asking questions. I'm helping with the issues, mentioning the issues I'm having. So hopefully, sounds like a great mod. But each company has its own wallet. Swaps cleanly on company switch. Yeah, the map gave me $10 million to start with. The moment I pressed on a company, it gave me nothing. Well, that's a good start. Anyway, wouldn't be a stream without me having a whinge about a couple of things. So they're the things I've been whinging about tonight. Aren't you guys lucky? And our poor little plane's still flying over Canberra. Good on you, buddy. You know what that means? It means I can look over that side and find my button. And I can say, now that Gilby's gone to bed, it's time for our MGL. Everybody's leaving. Well, I know what that means. It's time for me to say, hooroo from me. Hey, Jeff. How are you, mate? To cook brunch. See, everybody's leaving. So I'm going too. Bugger it. You guys can't just leave me. I'm going instead. All right. Okay. It's hooroo from me. It's goodbye from the people here down in Canberra. I lost the thing. Yeah, I know. And thank you guys for hanging out. It's been really great having you here. I'm really pleased that you choose to spend your time with me. Don't forget to leave a like, guys. No, don't forget to leave a like. Most important. Just I'm worried about this guy here, though. All right. See ya next time. Bloody bush pilots, I don't know.